What are your thoughts on supplements?
Oh, supplements, yeah. Well, I before I found read Dr. Graham's book, I always thought, more is better. More supplements are better. I was one of these people that spent $500 a month at GNC, like Vitamin Shop, and I would just buy these things, take these pills and these potions and powders, and I was like everybody else. I'm embarrassed to say it. I was just looking for the silver bullet or the special pill or the snake oil. And if it cost $40 for the bottle of pills, it was probably better than the bottle that cost $20. And I mean, I was just an idiot, just an absolute idiot. I spent God knows how many thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars standing, looking at going through these aisles. And I used to buy all this stuff. My pee would be yellow, green, blue, you name it. I used to buy all this stuff. And I used to think, if I take, coenzyme Q10, and if I, phosphate load, and if I, do this, and if I take that, and if I try, the alpha-lipoic acid, on my long runs. And, I tried everything out there, bought every book on the subject. And let me tell you something. For the last 2 years, I've taken a pill or a potion or a powder or anything, and I set new PRs across the board in every distance my entire career. And I'm in my, going into my mid-30s, where most people would say I'm past my prime. Supplements it's snake oil. It's absolutely a scam. If more was better, if you can get more, more iron in your blood, if you can get more B12, or you could get more of any supplement in you, then why don't we just eat supplements? Then why should we even eat food? We should just eat powder all day. And what's pretty funny is there's a lot of people that just eat powder all day, and it's pretty ridiculous. What I've learned over time and over experiencing for myself is that when you eat cooked food, if you eat, let's say, rice or pasta, that stuff, if you put it in a bowl and you leave it on the oven at 100 degrees for 12 hours, you know what's going to happen to that pasta and that rice, those grains? It turns into sludge. It turns into, I call it stucco. It's like, if you want to stucco a wall and you're building a project, or let's say you dump that bowl of stucco in a drain in a bathtub, and then you try to fill the bath with water. The water's not going to go out of the bath because you've got that stucco coating every, exit or every place that the water would normally go down. When you cut out grains, when you cut out all these processed cooked foods, your intestines become like a membrane where things can pass through it, like really pass through it. Like think of a coffee filter. If you don't have that stucco in sealing off every part of your intestine, when you eat a fruit or a vegetable or green, tender greens, your body absorbs those nutrients so quickly and so efficiently. You don't need any supplements. I ran, and I used to get scared that I'm going to be deficient in calcium, magnesium, and I'm going to get a bone fracture again eating this way. I got to supplement with something. I got these things in my head because of all the marketing and all the stuff that we learn and we read about in these magazines. It's all trash. I'm running 100 miles a week every week. I ran. I just really pushed myself. I ran. Just to give you an example, just eating oranges, lots and lots of oranges, eating persimmons in the last few weeks. I ran pretty much. I ran the New York City Marathon in 2 hours 35 minutes. The next day felt great. And that's the subject we got to talk about is recovery on this diet. Felt great. Went out for a 30-mile run the day after the New York City Marathon. I felt so good. I ran 20 miles the day after that. Then I ran 15 miles for the next 3 days. Then the following weekend, so a week after the New York City Marathon, I ran the Harrisburg Marathon in Pennsylvania, and I came in first place, and I ran 2 hours 32 minutes. I felt fantastic. I ran the last 6 miles faster than any other miles in the entire race. I crossed the finish line, ran back to meet my wife, who was also running the marathon, ran another 5 miles, feeling great. I mean, I am not kidding. Stride perfectly intact. No supplements. 31 miles for the day. Do you know the next 3 days I ran 31 miles every day for the next 3 days after that race? Now all at once. I usually do doubles. I usually break up my runs in the morning and the evening. But I'm fresh. No stress fractures. No supplements. No cooked foods. I'm eating fruits and vegetables. And my membrane, my intestinal walls are crystal clear. I eat an orange, the vitamin C, the slight trace of magnesium that's in there, the phosphorus, the folic acid, it goes into me. because I don't have the stucco in my stomach anymore. And that's what people got to really, really just accept, that cooked food is not meant to go in your body. There's not a single animal on the planet that cooks their food except for humans. And $1 trillion of investment in medical research, into diet, and all of these things, all the research comes back to say, eat more fruits and vegetables, and eat them raw because they're better for you. If you want proof that raw fruits and vegetables is the optimal diet, look at all recorded history. Look at every animal species on the planet. They all eat raw fruits and vegetables. They're not overweight. They don't have arthritis. They all perform at the same levels. All cheetahs run about the same speed. All zebras can go about the same distance. They all weigh about the same at full adult growth. And these animals all eat the same diet. Look at humans. We're so out of shape. We're so fat. We're disastrous. We're in the hospital. We can't pay. We're a wreck. And what do we do that's different than all these other animals, all the other creatures on the planet? We just eat cooked food. You gotta just try it, people. It absolutely is the greatest thing that you'll ever find. Can't recommend it highly enough.